I'd like to greet all human beings all around the world with a universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It don't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, or religious beliefs may be. I greet all of you all with the same greetings. It don't matter what if you black or white, light skinned or dark skinned. It don't matter if you the president of the United States, whether I like you or not, to a homeless person on the streets. It don't matter if you the richest or the poorest. I greet all of you all with the same greetings. It don't matter if you're my family, friends, or even those that declare themselves as my enemies. I still greet you all with the same universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Today is July the 26th, 2019. The time being about 10:27 a.m. First, just want y'all to take a look around, see how peaceful, beautiful the trees and the bushes. You can even hear the birds tweaking. You see how peaceful it is? It's quiet. Now, I'd like to say happy blessed 13th birthday to my youngest child / youngest daughter, Birdie. And I also like to say happy first marriage anniversary to my oldest daughter, Jennifer, and my son-in-law, her husband, Terrence. I ask and pray that God allow you all to have many more happy, blessed, healthy, wealthy anniversaries. And I ask God to bless those twins that'll be coming along in a few more months. The two boys, my future two great, my two future grandsons. I ask God to allow my daughter Birdie to see many more years to come, healthy and wealthy, or however God sees fit. All right now. It's one of my buddies. I told him I love that Lincoln. All right now. It's another female friend that I know. But anyway, today what I want to talk to you all about, especially those of you all in Chicago. Look at these three men. To my left is the late, great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. In the middle, Brother Malcolm X. El Malik, El Haj Shabazz. To the right is my brother, man, and friend. All three of my brother, mans, and friends is Nelson Mandela. All three of these men, I wish I had one with Harold Washington on it. And I mean, it's many more great men and women, but these was three of my mentors that I was alive to be able to see and hear, even though I may have been kind of young, but see and hear how they stood up against injustice, how they didn't bend, how they didn't compromise with the devil, whether they was white or black. But what I want y'all to do is just see these here men here. Two of them was assassinated and the other one died. Nelson Mandela. All three of them was able to go speak at the United Nations and tell them about the racism and the injustice, not just in America or not just in Africa, but around the world when it comes to the dark-skinned man and woman. But I'm finna get to a point. Now, those of you all in Chicago, tomorrow would be 100-year anniversary for one of the worstest racist riots in Chicago. Starting on the southeast side on the low end of Lakes, South Shore Drive. I want y'all to Google it up. Just Google up, if you want to try to find it, just Google up July the 27th, 1919, Chicago versus race riot. And see how cruel they was treating blacks, even back then, blacks that migrated from the South to try to get better living conditions and get away from Jim Crow. All right now, to get away from Jim Crow in the South, but they met Jim Crow right in the North. And I want y'all to look at some of the history of some of the families that was a part of the racism on the white side. Look and see, read about one of those dailies that y'all been putting in the mail, those that Obama put in his staff. But look at the connection, even though they can't directly connect them, but look at the connection. I'm saying this for a reason. Tomorrow they having a bike ride, I believe from 22nd Street in South Shore Drive to 31st, somewhere around in that area. But Google it up, y'all, in Chicago or Chicago suburbs. Go meet up with them. I'm giving you a heads up because it's tomorrow, the 100th anniversary. But go meet up with these people. It's black and white. And they remembering this here. To be aware is to be alive. To know your history is not to repeat it. You see what I'm saying? Y'all done repeated it, some of y'all, by voting them dailies back in twice. And even considering to let a third one be a mayor. But you know, to be aware is to be alive. And this is not saying something to tell people to start rising. Google up Tracy Chapman song, Across the Lines. Who would dare to go across the line? Y'all know Across the Tracks. Y'all know the story on it. But this should be something that all you blacks is doing black on black crimes. All of you that's shooting up and killing blacks for nothing, if it ain't justifiable homicide, put down them pistols for a minute. No matter if you up under the 6 or the 5, no matter what you doing, stop that violence. Can you stop it just for 24 hours and go look at the history, how our parents and great-great-grandparents, the men and the boys, had to guard the houses so the white folks wouldn't come in there, those that was doing it then, come in there and kill up our women and children. See the loss of lives back then. I'm going to leave you as I came. But what I want y'all to do is, let's stop that violence, y'all. Let's consider. Go and look at this event. Go participate in this event. Google it up, and they'll tell you what the event started and what the event ends and what the event is about. This ain't going to be taught in your history books. You see, me and my daughters, we preparing to leave Charleston, Missouri, because these 3 men, they won't be honored in Charleston, Missouri. My voice is not wanted in Charleston, Missouri, but it was heard in Chicago each time we went up there. And I thank God for that. But I'm going to leave right now, y'all. I'm going to leave you with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. But think about it. Stop that violence. Stop that black on black crime, y'all. Stop that violence now. Go look at this event 100 years ago. You see what I'm saying? Some people don't think about 100 years ago, but that's an important event because people, innocent black people, lost their lives. They losing their lives all around the world. You see what I'm saying? They losing their lives, especially in the United States. Black on black crime, and some whites getting away with murder. But we can stop it, y'all. If we stop this violence, we get together, y'all, and unify like they did 100 years ago, like they did when Harriet Tubman formed the Underground Railroad. Peace be still.